Makes sense. Yeah, and we're about to see exactly that. Interesting Daisy choice.
No, that's MoG. Yeah, that's MoG.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. It's interesting because I know and I could be wrong, so Hacks, if you hear this, please correct me, but I kind of remember Hack kind of saying that like Peach was a matchup that was pretty difficult for him when he first moved to the box, right? Kind of makes sense because with Peach you need like very, very tight precision, otherwise you're just kind of at risk to getting CC down smashed. So let's see how Zuppy handles this matchup. But so far, so good. I mean, Zuppy's down, but, you know, still keeping it very competitive so far.
My guess would be that he would do pretty well. Obviously, I can't speak to the box differences, but I know that Zuppy played a lot with Jamrun. They, just from my understanding, did a lot of friendlies. I bet they still play. So I think this is a matchup that he's pretty familiar with. But yeah, obviously quite volatile. Like we were speaking before about kind of Samus versus Peach. This is a matchup where, yeah, the more traditional kill options are available, but still kind of punished in the same way. Down smash really punishing. In general, crouch cancel is leveraged a lot. Really good sequence plays Zuppy though so far.
I have to ask, Jamrun, is that the Peach like Kirby Kaze's partner at some point? Is that why I know that name? But also just like a good singles player.
Yeah, good singles player. I believe was from Waterloo. Yeah, it was KK's partner for a while, but was just a ranked Peach in Ontario.
All right, I just had to confirm that, but you know, while we were chatting, so even stocks. Okay, yes, I was wondering if Zuppy could get that confirmed. Okay, not quite from MoG.
Is that easier to do on a box, like the wave shine out of shield? Because that's one that typically on a controller, or just in general, is quite difficult.
I would expect that the difficulty lies in the timing of the jump. Not so much of the execution, right? Because it's like, you know, wave dashing out of shield, most players can do that. I don't think you need a box to make that easier, so I think most players fail just because of the timing.
Yeah, but I thought it was shining out of shield into a wave dash, or did he just wave dash and then shine? Like I thought he did a shine out of shield.
I think it was
either way.
Dash. Yeah.
Okay, if it was just a wave dash, that's not that hard. Yeah. I thought he actually did a shine, and I was like, oh, nice. Anyway, really good sequence from him so far. Does need to find a way to close it out, and getting grabbed is a big deal, but you know, Peach not able to react, so doesn't get the read there.
Oh no, raw up smash. Yeah. You hate to see it. Now gonna. Whoa. Okay. Oh, so this is a good opportunity. Let's see how. Okay, no, Zuppy doesn't get it. Yo, I swear Peach's getup is like really hard to.
Yeah, she can be tricky. It's funny because she's simultaneously like has a terrible ledge game, but also Beam Sword, the rarest pull, by the way, guys, for anyone who is watching Millionaire.
Oh no. That's the thing. I feel like with box, not that it's common, but I feel like those situations where like you see a Fox not up B, I feel like I see it from box players more because it's just like a different input. I don't know.
Intuitive. Like
yeah, not as intuitive exactly. Unfortunate.
Matt with the rarest Peach pull. It stuck in my head. Like after seeing that, I just think to myself, it is 1-0 MoG. That was the first
1-0 MoG so far. For everyone just tuning in. Now
Stadium seems like a natural choice. Only thing that you might not like is no top platform, but that's not really what Zuppy was doing anyway, so.
Yeah, this stage can definitely be very hard for Peach. Okay, doesn't get the shine out of shield conversion. Man, so much of this matchup, I really feel like it's just, yeah, that was, is like Fox properly approaching and then hitting his confirms, and like it's like the battle of that versus Peach like making it difficult for Fox to do that, right?
And just hitting him super hard in response too, because I feel like Fox kind of has that well, it's like you're saying, like sort of neutral leverage, but also consistent kill confirms in so many different ways. You know, most notably through up smash. Really, really good short. And
Yeah.
But how does he leverage this lead? You know, this is a decent amount of percent, but there's so many options that she can use. Really, really good sequence there, though.
Yep. Oh, okay. Nice tech. Yeah. Oh, I think Zuppy right there meant to do a short hop up air. He got one of those kills in game 1 when Peach was on the platform, so that is my guess there. Okay. I think one more edge guard needed. Let's see if he gets it. Nope. Nice recovery from MoG.
Yeah, really about holding on to stocks. This is something I would say that like Armada is probably best known for in terms of Peach specifically, is just staying alive as Peach. Because I don't want to say it's easy for Peach to get like a ridiculous amount of percent really quickly, but her punish game just is so strong. So if you can stay alive and push that advantage, I think that's a dynamic that's you see all across Melee, but especially in this matchup.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because the thing with Peach is that her aggressive options are not that aggressive. And so to like actually get hits, it's either you win like a trade or you do like a really, really aggressive. Oh my! I think the turnip just like dropped. That wasn't like an intentional setup, was it?
No, I don't think so. Ooh, beautiful shine. Well, such a call out actually. Like that really, really showcasing the speed there too.
Yeah, Zuppy really likes the short hop up air under the platform.
Definitely an interesting option. Building up a lot of percent here, though. And you know how I was talking earlier about the Samus matchup and how, you know, sometimes you see Fox kind of overcommitting in certain options where they're not familiar? Zuppy is not doing that right now. He gets like 20%, moves into a situation where he's safe again, gets another 15%, moves into a situation, gets the kill confirm, takes the stock. It's really, really like showing the matchup knowledge, I'd say. Quite solid so far.
For sure. And also the player-specific matchup, which MoG in particular looks like, you know, lots of aerial, landing aerials. Doesn't seem like just expecting them to hit and then kind of like acting out of that. So a lot of like, you know, aerial into dash attack or aerial into dash dance. And that last exchange really showed how ready Zuppy was, because Zuppy basically saw the dash attack coming and either hit the ASDI down or something and then did like a dash out up smash. And I think that's just like the thing to really pay attention to in Fox versus Peach, which is just like, how does the Fox respond to the Peach when she lands, right? Like that I feel like the whole matchup really surrounds that specific interaction. I feel like Zuppy did a much better job in that game. Yeah,
no, that's actually a great dynamic to call out for sure, because it's absolutely true. As always, going back to counterpick stuff, I would expect to see FD here. Can't really see any other stage. I don't.
Yeah, against Fox, it's usually FD. Some Peaches don't like FD. I know there was a period where Armada just didn't counterpick to FD for a while, which was interesting. Like I think some Peaches even prefer Dreamland for the space. And then, well, the space and also just like survivability
and stuff, yeah.
And then sometimes FOD, because like if you have an aggressive Peach is a lot of Peach's hitboxes just cover a lot of space, and Fountain just feels very claustrophobic, right? Oh my god,
the game's been going again.
Let's go.
Yeah, so we're back in the game. So far, FD has not been working out super great. But obviously, chain grab, is that a stitch? No, it's not. Chain grab's a huge factor here. Can easily take a stock off of a single grab. I personally hate this stage against Peach. I think it's incredibly annoying. So here we go.
Yeah, honestly, any situation where you have a near 0 to death, like doesn't matter how bad neutral is, it just gets really difficult, right? But like it is arguable that Fox does well on the stage. At least in neutral. Okay, yeah, nice edge guard there, because like, I don't know, it's just so much, it's just such a wide stage, and it's really hard for Peach in general to like catch such a fast character like Fox, so.
Yeah, you can definitely leverage the space in a big way. Like seeing the game in widescreen, which is something we don't usually see, really shows you just how much room Fox has to move around and camp and laser. But again, gets the right call out on the tech chase and going for a ride, to say the least.
Hey!
Does he finish it with an up smash, or does he finish it with a nair? Or a forward throw, actually.
Well, Zuppy still...
Oh, nair, yeah.
Nice. Great DI on the nair as well.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh, my God. Great recovery in general by Zuppy. So this is Zuppy's chance to... Oh, okay.
You know, yeah, I was about to say, all it takes is an up smash and he's back. Like, even at 169, he can easily get like 30% if he plays carefully. Obviously, a single hit will likely kill him. He could win here, still get back. Good SCI, but a little unfortunate. Now it's the reverse. It's kind of like against playing Puff, where this happens and you feel real bad.
Okay, ooh. I don't know about the back air there. I feel like as Fox, you're really looking for like the drills, right? Like drill into shine. Oh no, got hit by the second hit.
Yeah, no, exactly. The reason the crouch cancel is just so threatening, particularly because of how strong the punish game is on FD. So drill generally a safer option. Although at this percent, you can kind of get away with anything. Oh no, is he gonna get back?
Zuppy got frame data. No, he's still alive. Oh, okay, doesn't go for up throw, up air. Interesting. Wow. MoG really went for shield grab there. That's great.
Wow, beautiful nair out of shield. Almost steals the game in a way. That was we remember how that started, right? That was quite a huge lead by Zuppy, but again, the power of counter picks in this game. FD, controversial stage to say the least, at least among top players. I regularly open Twitter and see at least a person complaining about FD once a day. So
it's the great equalizer. I mean, honestly, like FD is maybe objectively the most polarizing stage compared to the other stages for a lot of matchups. So I think that feeling is warranted. You know, everyone's heard the discussion, but that is the only game we will see on FD in this set. So I believe we are on...
We're gone game 3, I think. That was the first counter pick. It was started on Battlefield, I want to say.
Well, there was Stadium as well,
no.
right? So
yeah, there was Stadium. Right. Looks like we're going Gentleman's back to Battlefield, though. I'm pretty sure we started here.
Interesting. So this is Zuppy's counter pick on Battlefield. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So Zuppy's saying that, you know, he would prefer prefer the space over Yoshi's story, which is smaller, potentially quicker kill, but
I feel it. The way he's been playing pretty patient. He's been utilizing lasers a lot. I think it makes sense to leverage that space because that's what he's been doing for most of the set. You kind of get a feel for how aggressive a Fox wants to be, and he's kind of like a good mix.
That's a really good point. I definitely like that observation. Is Zuppy alive? Yes, he is. Nice ledge.
That ledge dash. Yeah.
Yeah, that was clean.
The gallant on that one. Yeah,
oh man,
shield a little too long.
He might be alive. Okay, no, never mind.
But a very solid percent lead. Again, these are kind of the big moments. Is how much kind of extra credit does he lose? Really good shine pressure, making that shield real small. Grab ledge? No, doesn't need to.
Ooh, that down air from MoG was big. Oh, yep, nice. That's a fun little exercise to like have someone trapped in shield and then like kind of guess when they're gonna jump out of it and hit them. So
I think in particular what I've noticed he's been doing too is doing these little short hops where he kind of drifts back real hard to make it look like he's pulling away, and then he runs in immediately afterwards. And exactly what you're saying, like this kind of exercise of hey, not just when are they going to come in, but can I, with my movement, make them feel like I am coming in, and then kind of punish them for thinking that. And Zuppy's been doing a really good job of that so far.
Yep. Oh, Stitch Face.
Yeah.
The second rarest item according to Hugs.
Oh, okay. We're good.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah. All right, still pretty close. You know, a strong punish game from MoG. Like a good combo could even it out, but any trade that Zuppy can get is pretty much all he's looking for. Just build up percent. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice, and then platform tech chase. Oh, okay, doesn't quite get it, but does a lot of show damage right there.
Yeah, again, the speed of Peach makes it kind of hard to, even if you read it, you still get punished. Yeah, good nair.
Ooh, this is big. MoG evening it up. Now, is this going to be his game and therefore his set, or is Zuppy going to be back? Oh my, dude, Zuppy's short hop up airs, yeah, right underneath the platform. That's like, that feels like that's like his thing. I don't see many.
Yeah. No, exactly. You're just echoing what you're saying. Like you pointed it out kind of way earlier in the beginning of the set, and it is absolutely something we've been seeing super consistently from him. Should be the stock.
Oh,
nice. Beautiful DI. Oh my god, the patience.
Dang, that's a read. That's actually a sick read. That up tilt, I feel like would not have hit anything except for that specific air dodge land. So that's actually crazy good.
Yeah, it's not just like a good read, it's also a pretty intelligent one, because up tilt, obviously still punishable, but it's not a crazy commitment either. So, you know, if Peach ends up falling on the ledge, you could probably still pressure her. She's not gonna get like a free roll or something. So I really like that option.
Yeah, that was awesome. All right, game 5, Fountain of Dreams. Of course, we've seen this as a counterpick from Peach so many times. That was almost scary. I think MoG could have gotten a down smash there.
It looks like tried to go for the SDI in.
And again, that interaction with the shield in the corner and then the dash back and forth there, the exact same thing happened last game too.
Yeah, didn't kind of pressure on the edge guard there. Should be okay. Beautiful shorten. Actually, I said should be okay, but he needed that shorten to survive there. We're back here trying to pressure shield. Doesn't get a punish out of the shield. So keeping things tight and putting on a lot of pressure, but gets a grab, and this should be, yeah, beautiful timing.
Okay. Almost an edge guard. Yeah, okay. Nice from Zuppy finally cleaning it up.
One of the weaknesses I think that Peach has that we didn't actually see him play there, but because of the existence of the top platform, she struggles to punish off of invincibility in the same way that other characters do, because you can kind of just avoid her pretty well. And usually when you kill someone, like we just saw, you get kind of worried, like, okay, I hope they don't come down and kill me immediately. But I actually feel like Peach is a lot easier to deal with in that regard, and that's kind of what we're seeing now. Like, does manage to not get killed, but that's also because Zuppy's doing a good job.
No, that's super true, and that interaction right there is like totally like a game-deciding mini-game that you play in every game, or like every stock, really, right? So, yeah, definitely a good thing to point out. Oh, man. Spot dodging against Fox.
This matchup is so weird because when Fox is doing well, it looks like he just destroys Peach, and then Peach just has these kind of like great equalizer moments where you're like, oh, okay, maybe it's not so bad. But right now, it looks bad. It looks real bad.
This is not a close game 5.
Yeah, so far at least. Yeah, it seems to continue to be.
One player has 3 stocks, the other player has 1 stock. That is not good for the player that has 1 stock. This is game 5, so this is the last...
I'm glad you're helping us out. Because the overlay is betraying some of our knowledge, right? So we're kind of trying to be like, okay, guys, here are the stats right now. 2 stocks to 1.
No, but this is you know, this is the last couple stocks in this game 5 winner side of the East Coast LACS 3 qualifier. So, you know, the loser of the match goes to losers. The winner gets to play Hack's money.
I have a... Ooh, it's over. I was just going to say, I have a question for you. It seemed like Zuppy was getting a little antsy near the